You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I'm your host, Dini. It's time to go to the phone lines. We have special guests for you guys, awesome music, awesome stories, the whole 9 yards, and I can't wait to show it to you guys, right? All right, before we bring our guest on, I just want to say that understanding is the profit to be gained from knowledge. We live in a world that is awash in information, and yet true understanding by comparison remains a rare and precious treasure. It takes effort to refine knowledge into understanding. The effort of thought, the knowledge you amass is valuable. The understanding you extract from that knowledge can be priceless. With enough understanding, you'll know not only what has already happened, but also what will come to be as a result. And with understanding, you'll clearly see opportunities others cannot even glimpse. There is awesome power and effectiveness in understanding. Seek not only to know, but seek to understand. Make the effort to understand. Have the courage and the discipline to think for yourself, and you'll transform mere knowledge into true understanding. Take that from me, coach-dini. That is my word, and word is bond.
Yo, hello and welcome to another incredible episode of Behind the Mind series, where we dive into the universe of the people who create these marvelous aspirations. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are Indigos, Crystalline, or the Starseeds, and for my Vigilantes audience family. And of course, my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegans. We are averaging over 41,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 7 solid years. I appreciate all of you guys who have been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, education, news, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, educators, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. Or people think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and chat with Dini. So check it out to book an interview or to appear on my other show, Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's V as in Victor. Or you can email me at chatwithdini@onlyonemediagroup.com. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That's Vigilantes Radio purpose. You know the number to dial: 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. I've conducted over 1,000 interviews and counting.
Hey, again, you're listening to VRL, that's Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio. Our interviews go beyond the music and into the minds of the artists or bands that create it, from researching our special invited guests, relentlessly mining for details, and listening to everything that we can. Our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through thought-provoking questions that have real substance. We're kind of like TMZ, jumping out the bushes, catching all the footage and the secrets. Not so much, but hey, it's worth the shot, right? We want to play with the big guys too. But anyway, with that, let's welcome our guest to the show. He goes by the name of RTRS. Baby, that is Richard the Rockstar.
Hey, how's it going, my man?
All right,
it's great to be back
to the show. Yeah, man, super excited to have you here with us. How's it going?
Great, man. So much has happened since we last talked. Really? A lot more victories and successes and challenges too, man. But overall, Rockstar Gang is on the move, man, and we're getting momentum. It's working.
Absolutely, man. Well, share the good news with us, man, if it's not too personal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's lots of great news. Just with myself, really, I'll start with me. I was going through a time in my life where the challenges were getting a little overwhelming, and I was losing control of myself. I felt like I wasn't in control of my life, and when I made the decision to take it back, everything's back in flow. So that's where I'm working from now, and that's where the magic works. So we're about to drop Too Big to Fail. We got another video done. I'm here with Chris right now, actually, the director of all these videos you're seeing.
Yo, let's get.
What's up, Chris?
We got a few.
Man. Good work.
Yeah, he's the best, man. He's been around my whole career, man. Back before I was rapping, back before he was rapping, he would come and see me rap, and I brought him to the studio the first time. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're working together, so we're stoked on this film slate, man, because all the next year is going to be full of content. And Mobbin's going hard, bro. We're getting the streams. A lot of good stuff, bro.
Definitely. So would you consider this Mobbin a solo record or a group record?
Mobbin is Bake Becca and myself on that one. So we released it as Rockstar Gang under the group, but it's just the two of us. When you see the video, though, you'll see pretty much the whole gang's there, though, as always.
Nice. All right, cool deal. So, man, I know last time you were here, we talked about mostly the Rockstar Gang and the development of such. And now you're here as Richard the Rockstar, the mastermind of the whole collection. So, yeah, let's dive deep into your past. And I'm pretty sure it's as colorful as your tattoos, right?
Absolutely, man. I had to beat through some crazy stuff to get tattooed like this.
Really? Talk about it, man.
Sure, man. Ever since I was a kid, I've always just lived as an artist, and a lot of times it's hard for me to talk or express myself in ways that feel normal. So like doing songs and doing poetry or art, but fashion is one of my passions, one of my favorites. I love to just express myself however, whether it's painting my nails, whether it's having tattoos all over. Like an illustrated man.
Yeah.
I look like a cartoon because my life is kind of like one, bro.
For sure. All right. So let's start, man, at the genesis of Richard the Rockstar. Tell us about surviving life.
Yeah, early on, it was rough. My mom and my dad split up when I was 2. And from then, I didn't get to see my dad a whole lot after that. He had problems with the law. And my mom, they got a lot of issues too, addiction and depression, things like that. So having that kind of a little bit of a rough childhood shaped me and made me strong. And, though I didn't have a lot of friends or interaction when I was a young kid, I stayed in my room, and that's where the art started coming out. And that's how I learned, started perfecting the craft on writing and how to get these ideas out of my head into the real world. So going through stuff like that, some people come out of it with a negative outlook, and I just feel really lucky that I didn't, man, that I always just found something, some reason to push through, some hope. I always surrounded myself with my idols in music. I always had posters all over my walls and magazines of rock stars and rappers, and I just knew that was my way out of what felt like hell as a kid,
Yeah.
And I still use it today, man. When it feels like hell, I just keep moving. I remind myself what we've been through.
Absolutely. I was going to ask, man, through all those experiences and emotions and things you went through as a kid growing up, does that find a way into your music?
Absolutely, yeah. Some of the things I've been through, there's a lot of trauma in my life, a lot of things that made me, really kind of go extreme, like what they call being manic. But that's taking that pain and those hard times and using it as a source, transmuting it. So I do that, and it turns into something good, man. It's healing instead.
Yeah. Because I was just going to ask, man, what gives you the confidence to open up like that, for complete strangers in your music?
What's funny, man, is I have so much social anxiety. I'm such a shy person at times. But times like this in my life, where things are falling down and everything's crazy, my grandma just died a few days ago. I'll put that in there. There's always challenges, bro. But when the challenges are the scariest, I click on. There's no time to worry or stress. When the real problems are there, we just turn on and do it, man. And it's not even a choice. Again, I feel thankful that, some people have fight or flight. Mine is fucking fight all the way. So I'm just lucky, man. When life puts pressure on me, it just makes me move. It makes big shit happen. Excuse my language.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. What helps you, maintain a mentality like that? Because, man, in this world, there's so many circumstances and obstacles and just bad news all over the place. Most people I know, they tend to sink to those lower levels and kind of stay there.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, I stay disconnected on purpose because I don't want to go with those kind of trends that a lot of people are stuck in. Give me one second. Let me drink some water real quick. When I decided to just take that time to myself and go into that artist mode, I just immerse myself in that world completely, because my dream, it's so big, it's so crazy that I could never explain it to you or to anyone. Just sitting around talking about it's not going to get it done at the end of the day. So I trust myself to sit with myself and go into that world in my head, man. Yeah. And it's a pretty crazy place. And I start to channel it and get it through, and I let it out. And I just have to shut out the world, man. There's always pressure from all around. There's always people wanting things, but I do what real artists, what real authors, what we do is we sit by ourselves and we focus. That's how I do it, man. I will not let anything take my attention away from what I have to do, because I feel it, it's my purpose, just like you feel yours.
Yeah. Sure.
You got to be strong, man. It's just... people try to take it all day long, but you can't let them.
Absolutely, man. And I'm sure there's a lot of people, man, that can really relate to your story and really see themselves in your shoes, the way you grew up. Was there any music that you listened to during those times, at the age of 15, producing, that you kind of ran to when your world was upside down?
Yeah, at that time, when I was sadder and more angry in my life, I did listen to heavy metal, a lot more super hardcore stuff with screaming. Yeah. I've been in bands like that too. Sticking with things that kind of match that emotion helped me deal with it. Just how now, the same thing, if I'm feeling angry, if I go to the gym and work out, it helps. So listening to intense music through intense times has always helped. But also sad stuff too, you know. We get angry, but I'm not scared to feel the sad emotions. I remember hearing Adam's song by Blink-182 at a real young age, and that was like my first time hearing artists actually talk about, you know, feelings of being so sad that they want to die, or like their friends killing themselves. And those are themes that I've had my whole life. So when I started seeing other artists out there that aren't scared to touch on that, that really gave me a lot of inspiration. Because like I said, when I focus it into music, it becomes healing and helpful for other people, besides just me.
Absolutely. Man, you know, as you were talking, I was just thinking about, like, songs in general, how you mentioned, you know, Blink-182, really diving deep into feelings and stuff like that. Is there a song of yours in your arsenal, maybe it's out, maybe it's not out, unreleased, that still gives you the chills? You know, it's about your life in a whole, or about a particular topic that happened to you.
You know, there's always those ones that hit, but I'm really excited to tell you now that, like, man, I've been writing a song a day. I've been going in the studio, like my studio, recording it, writing it, doing the artwork even myself. And every one of these songs, I get those chills and I feel that power more than I have in so long, man.
Wow.
And last time we talked, I remember you asked me about, you know, what's it mean to you to, like, have freedom as an artist to do what you want? And I said, like, I can record a song and put it out the next day if you want, you know, or if I want. I've been doing that, buddy.
Yeah.
I think I put 2 out last week. I'm going to put another one out tomorrow. Man. And that's not counting the videos. I'm just recording songs and putting it out, like, dealing with this shit in my life in real time and letting people listen to how I deal with it and get through it.
Yeah. But how do you juggle all of that? Real life, being an artist, being a writer, producer, businessman, covered art, doing graphics, controlling, I won't say controlling, but being a part of the Rockstar gang. How do you juggle all of that?
I love how you put that. That's a good question. And if you think of it like that, it can feel overwhelming. And at times I do think of it like that. But
for sure,
I'm constantly reminding myself now more than ever that at the end of the day, all of those, like, titles and things, they don't really mean anything. Anything that I've gotten is just from following that feeling of this is right, this is going to help me get to where I want to go. So I don't worry about my ability with any of those things because of my faith, man. I know that just life will carry me if I keep going and making those moves. Every time I make a move, I get better at it. Every song I mix, I'm a little bit better at mixing. Every time I write, I'm better. Just never stopping, man.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So tell us about mobbin. I know you came right on the show talking about it. So you are here to redefine the hip hop genre with this track. Tell us why this track is so important for right now.
This track's important for right now because I know that there's a lot of people that kind of feel how I've been feeling. Like with some of Rockstar Gang songs, it's very obvious that there's like an attitude of rebellion from people being, you know, challenged. Everyone in the world is being so challenged and pushed to the edge right now. And it's about being strong and just reminding people to stick together, stick with your tribe and with your people. Because if there's someone out there that's like trying to take something from you or that's like a threat, just overcome it. Overcome it with your strength. And we don't have to go out looking for war or for problems. It's just we stick together and generate so much love and good energy that the vibe, like I said, it carries us. It protects us like a force field, man. So it's just about doing what you got to do and telling the haters to F off, bro. They're wasting their time.
All right.
We're successful because we don't do that stuff, bro. We don't have time. We build each other up.
Man, that's what I dig. All right, guys, we're about to get into Mobbin'. It's by Richard the Rockstar, featuring Baked Becca. We'll be right back.
Baked Becca, the queen of Sacramento, dog.
All right. we'll be back to put him in our hot seat to hear him perform for us, whether that's singing, rapping, playing an instrument, telling a joke, telling a story, or even just inspiring the people with his words. But for right now, guys, here it is, the hit record, Mobbin. Stay tuned.
I got a big gang, so they call me Big Gang. I got a new gold grill, came with 2 fangs. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, groove like girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, grooving, fly girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. These suckers talking down, they must not know about a G. For years been taking flights and doing shows overseas. Not really sure they've ever even left the street. So I don't really think they got no business talking down on me. They ain't seen what I seen, they ain't been what I been. I've been chasing these dreams since I was 15. In the trailer park, working hard, I didn't go to college. As a kid, I taught myself this shit to get the dollars. If you want them, then we got them. There's a problem we can solve, but you better keep your word or you'll be guaranteed a gunner. You know we got the straps and armor. Bobby, Ricky, marijuana, guaranteed you don't blow stronger. Grew $250,000. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, groove like girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, grooving, fly girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music.
Hey daddy, do it different than the boys that I'm used to. Put me on a plane, we hit a telly with our ocean view. Step out to the club, find some baddies, and I rap too. Freaky little female, so what you bitches finna do? Rockstar hear me saying that he wanna get some sushi. We fly out to Japan, private jet, cause he choosy. Harajuku bitch all on me, tiny waist that's juicy. She eat the cat, I toss her back, I fucked it with no groupies. We be mobbing in the whip, seat back, grooving, loud as dro, you know that's the shit we be moving. Ex blowing on my phone, asking what I'm doing. I hit the curve cause it's the guap that I'm pursuing. Bitch, shut the fuck up before I slap the makeup off your mug, don't press me, bitch, this ain't no beef to start up.
Mobbing in the ride. Mobbing in the ride. Fly girl by my side.
I smoke weed every day of my life. I don't give a shit.
Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, groove like girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, grooving, fly girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. Racks back on the track with that boom boom back, man. If St. Dog was still here, he would probably say you act. If the jack was still here, then you probably would get jacked. And if Max Ray heard your shit, I guarantee you would get slapped. Real G's on the Ace, out from Stockton to Sac. They know this ain't the city, we ain't gang in here. They know this where we grow the trees that see you hanging, my man. They ain't fucking with OGs, we'll leave them mangled and dead. They know that this right here where the boss be at. They know that this right here where the mob be at. So if you're feeling brave, homie, and you wanna get a pat, then you best come with respect or we will shut your business down. Yeah, hey Becca.
Yo, what up?
Hey yo, let's go get this money.
Hold up, haters looking funny.
So dumb.
Everybody love me.
Let's roll and show these for something, make these racks about enough.
Bitch run her mouth, but she be bluffing. Sneak stays up, speakers bumping.
Shut up, bitch. Yeah.
I know you ain't found nothing. Weak ass beef ain't worth discussing. Sit the fuck down, you ain't jumping.
You some cheesy motherfucker.
We only fuck with cheese, no suckers.
Me and baby run up on you, surf these waves like yoga. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, groove like girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music. Mobbing in the ride with the seat back, grooving, fly girl by my side. Windows pitch black, cruising, money on my mind. I stay steady on my grind. Only honeys that I find is how we do this music.
Yeah, mobbing. All right, that was Richard the Rockstar. Dope record. Let's go ahead and bring him back. Yo, hot record,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Absolutely. All right, man.
We
You're
have
back live with us. Oh, I'm sorry, you said
Yes,
something?
sir. Oh, no, yes, sir. I'm here with you. Thanks for showing us love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Well, you're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
You know what? I have a little bit of inspiration for you.
Nice.
It's a little concept of something that I might make into a book or something someday, but I'll keep it super brief for you. I really think of life as a mountain, and I think if people can look at it this way, it might help them. Life is a big mountain, and as we're climbing it, it gets crazy. There's avalanches and there's cliffs, and we get tired. And a lot of times I think we all feel like we have to keep pushing unrelentlessly forever, right? But it's okay, and it's important to stop in life on the mountain and rest and turn around and look at everything that you can see from that view that you got from how far you climbed and how hard you worked, because you forget all that. You have to stop and turn around and look and be thankful, because you'll be amazed at that view. So on this mountain of life, you got to find that balance of knowing when it's time to push and when it's time to rest and look back. And also, no one can ever tell you how to go up that mountain. There are so many paths up that mountain that try to tell us that this religion is this and that. I think every person has their own path, and you can navigate it if you trust that just inner voice in you. You know what it is. So that's all, man. Just remember, work hard when it's time, but if you're tired and feel like you can't take it, you should listen and you can lay down and rest, and that's okay.
Yes,
How's
sir.
that, my man? The mountain of life.
Yeah, great, man. I love it. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
all right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, man, before we let you go, let our listeners know where they can connect with you and the Rockstar gang.
Oh, it's so easy. You can just go, I think on Google, you type in RTRS Baby now again, it's popping. But Instagram, RTRS Baby, that, you go on there, it's got our main link, the hyperlink for everything. You know, you want to see the official video playlist, that's there. We got links to our most recent press releases. Anyone's interested in reading the news, videos from Shada, videos from Becca, it's all there. So head on over, follow us, say what's up. We're really good at interacting back, you know, because we don't look at like our listeners as like a business, you know, like we really look at it as like if you support us and play our music, like you're a friend. So we do what we can to make you feel that way.
Yes, sir. I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Until
We love
next
you, buddy.
time.
Thanks for having us.
Man, love you too, man. Love you guys and the music. Always banging.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah,
Vigilantes Radio is the perfect place for Rockstar, gang.
Ah, for sure. So, man, before we let you go, the year is almost over with. There's one more month. What is on the horizon?
Oh, man, you know, I finally get to celebrate. My birthday's coming up
Nice.
December 15th. I'm a Sagittarius. So my birthday is usually pretty popping. I get a lot of friends together. We go out and eat. And, man, yeah, we eat sushi. That's the best. I've been working hard a long time. I ain't been treating myself so much lately because we've been grinding nonstop. So I'm really looking forward to this break, man, and just celebrating being 33 and looking back at this mountain. We real high up on this mountain, man. There's crazy things I never thought I'd see from this view we're looking at right now. We're going to drink to that.
Facts. All right, man. Well, happy birthday if I don't speak to you before then. And take care, man. We'll be watching. Have an amazing night.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
We'll be watching, too. We love your show, bud.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Later, my man.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.